Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Oxygen and this is round 1 of the playoffs of the MPL, of course. So we have made the playoffs, as you should know by now, because it's in the title and I just said it. Yeah, you hopefully knew it before this video, but it's okay. Yeah, so we are up against Turtle Nation and his Cincinatti Charizards. There are 2 people in Turtle Nation. We are battling Anthony. We battled them once before, it was week 11. We also battled Anthony then, and we lost. That was a 4-0. It's pretty ugly. Yeah, hopefully won't have that happen again. Yeah. Also, quick thanks to Mystic for jetting my Pokemon, and Ash for recording a battle. Yeah, thanks Mystic, and thanks Ash, even though Ash sent me the wrong one. Yeah, they both have some pretty cool content. Ash has a nice British voice, and Mystic has a nice little voice with a little accent. It's cool. Definitely check them both out. Both made some cool content. Link to their channels in the description down below, and also link to the MPL page, and link to Turtle Nation, because they're my opponent. Also have some pretty cool content. Yeah. I'm saying that about everyone, but most people do. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, so let's just start. I'm gonna start talking about the teams, and my team, and the sets, and why, and yeah. So, first off, we got Sceptile. Let's go to the EV page. So, I have Energy Bolt, Earthquake, HP, Ice, and Leaf Storm. I was originally gonna carry Specs, then I decided, you know what, I want Earthquake, and a Life Orb would boost that, and yeah, Specs doesn't boost that at all. So I was like, yeah, I'll carry Earthquake, and I would like to switch up my moves, so I'll carry Life Orb too, instead of Specs, because it's almost as powerful, but just a little less, and I do take the damage from Life Orb, but that's okay. Yeah, so Energy Ball, just some nice powerful stab to hit whatever. Earthquake for the Heatran, and these 28 EVs in attack, is that I can kill Heatran with an Earthquake. I think that Earthquake kills after Stealth Rocks, if I get Stealth Rocks up. I think then he dies to Earthquake. Wait, did that have to be Stealth Rocks up? I forget. But, yeah, so they can kill. So cool. He could have Air Balloon, but he might not, I don't know. Although that is if he is max HP. And I would assume maybe max special defense, maybe max special attack. I don't think he'll carry max HP, max defense, but he could. Yeah, then HP Ice for like Dragonite, and I guess Amoonguss. Yeah, mainly Dragonite though. Yeah, if I do get Irox, HP Ice should be able to beat an Oko, I would assume. Yeah. Squad's super effective on Life Orb, so yeah, it would. Then I have Leaf Storm, just for a little bit more power. I decided I don't really want Focus Blast, because the only thing weak to fighting on his team is Heatran. I already have Earthquake for that, so I don't need Focus Blast. Sceptile doesn't get too much special coverage. He has a good physical coverage, but his physical attack isn't as good. Yeah, so I just decided for Leaf Storm just to get a bit more power than Energy Ball, if I want to need that at some point in the game. Yeah, so then next we have Crawdon the Beast, the little powerhouse, with Sword Stance, Aqua Jet, Crab Hammer, and Knockoff. Pretty standard moves, and I'm adamant, of course. And then I actually am carrying the Lumberry over the Life Orb. That is because his Amoonguss, it could be Spore and stuff. Crawdon I could just go into him and then just use the Lumberry up. His Dusknoir probably has Will-O-Wisp, you know. Maybe Heatran has Will-O-Wisp too. Jolteon could have T-Wave, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I decided to carry that mainly for Amoonguss or Dusknoir. Yeah, because like if I'm in against Dusknoir, or maybe I'll switch into Crawdon while he has Dusknoir out. If he does go for Will-O-Wisp, I don't want Crawdon to get burned. Yeah, so I think Lumberry is a good option. I don't need the power with Life Orb. I mean, it's always helpful to have it, but no, I'm just carrying Long instead. I think that's better. So then we have Frostlass. Oh yeah, by the way, all these guys are nicknamed. Yeah, I had like a couple of the sets in my game, just needed to put a different item on them. But they didn't have a nickname on them, so Mystic did chain all 6 of these guys, so thanks Mystic. Let me go back to set down here. His name is 15 Minutes, because he looks like the little gecko in the Geico commercials. That always says 15 minutes can save you 15% more in car insurance. So yeah, 15 minutes, I thought that was a clever nickname. Yeah, I was gonna name this thing Mr. Krabs, but I was like, you know what, I'll name it Krusty Krab, because that's cool. Then we have Jackie Frost, because like Jack Frost, but it's female, so Jackie, because that's cool. Then I decided, yeah, the set on Frostlass, I wanted Choice Scarf set I can outspeed. His like base 110 speed users like Mega Gallade and what else? Yeah, Mega Gallade and Espeon. Yes, I cannot speed Mega Gallade, then it doesn't have to be a speed tie. Also, I cannot speed Espeon. Unless if he's Scarf, but I don't think he would be. I don't know. Yeah, so I have Destiny Bond, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Switcheroo. I have Ice Beam and Shadow Ball just for that good stab. He's a lot of guys weak to, I think, like 7 of his 11 guys are weak to Ice or Ghost, so it's pretty good coverage. I have Switcheroo, maybe I can give the Choice Scarf to something that doesn't want it, maybe like a Moongus. That would be good if I can get a chance to do that. Maybe like a Heatran or Zoomer or something. That could work out. And I have Destiny Bond. Maybe if I'm in against a Azumarill or something, I can just sack off Frostlass, but then his Azumarill will also die. Yeah, in the first battle I had against him, I'm pretty sure his Azumarill died from my Frostlass. Destiny Bonding. Next we have Horny the Ferrothorn. Nice and just horny little dude here, because he's got like horns and spikes on him. So yeah, moveset is Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Worry Seed, and Gyro Ball. I decided Worry Seed because that will make their ability Insomnia. So, like, let's say I'm up against Azumarill, I could just go for that, and he doesn't have the huge power, and he's not nearly as much of a threat. Maybe, what else? Heatran. Well, yeah, Heatran's Flash Fire, but I don't have any fire moves on my team, so that doesn't matter. I don't know, maybe Glade's ability, Inner Focus, so I don't really care. Maybe Dragonite or something, I don't know. Or Jolteon, whatever. But yeah, I decided that could be cool to use. Maybe I'll get a chance to use it. I don't know. Yeah. And I have the Chople as my item. So I can take a super effective fighting hit from like Azumarill. If he goes for superpower, if he's banded, it does a little under half. What else? Maybe take a fighting hit from Mega Glade. Dusknoir could have a fighting move. For this week and the last week against Slacks, I actually did some test battles against my friend Dario, so thanks for doing that with me, man. And he actually brought Sub Punch, Sub Focus Punch, Dusknoir, so yeah. And both weeks I battled him twice, and both times I beat him in both battles. So I'm 4-0 against him total, so you know, I'm perfect. Yeah, so like, test battling him is a good way to see like what I have issues against on my opponent's team. He didn't bring Mega Glade or Azumarill, but I know that Anthony is definitely going to bring both of those. Yeah. So, yeah, Stealth Rocks. Oh, yeah. He only has one spinner, or one, yeah. The only way to get rid of rocks is Hitmontop. If he does bring Espeon, he could predict, me setting up Stealth Rocks and just Magic Bounce them away. Heatran could be a threat just to Ferrothorn in general, to maybe try to stop me from setting rocks. But if he doesn't bring Heatran, I think I'll lead to Ferrothorn. If he doesn't bring Heatran or Espeon, I'm definitely leading with Ferro. Yeah, so next we have Latios, Mega Latios, of course. I have Thunderbolt, Defog, Draco Meteor, and Surf. Originally I think I had Psyshock, or no, I think I had Shadow Ball for like Dusknoir and Mega Glade. But I decided, you know, I want Defog, I don't want to on Braviary, because he's weak to rock, so I don't want to have to switch into him and do that. So yeah, I carried it on Latios. Psychic Stab for like Psyshock or Psychic would be good for like him on top of the Moongus, but I decided, you know what, Draco just does a lot to them anyways. So I'll just carry Draco. Then Thunderbolt for like Azumarill and Surf for Heatran. Yeah. Then next we have Braviary. I was deciding what set I would want to carry, and then I decided, you know what, I'll do a Soulfest, and maybe I can get a chance to try to bluff a Choice Scarf. So like, let's say he's Mega Glade in, and he kills something on my team, then I bring in Braviary, and he would think that I'm Choice Scarfed, but I'm not, so I can just like U-turn out on whatever he switches into. Or maybe Brave Bird, I don't know. Depends on the situation. Yeah, if I'm a Soulfest, then if he has Life Orb Jolteon, there's like, I think like a 70% or so chance that I live with Thunderbolt if I'm at max health. So maybe I'll get a chance to eat up a Thunderbolt from a Jolteon and then just kill it with a return. Hopefully, probably not. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Well, I've already done the battle, so I already know what happens. I was going to try to do this before the battle, but I didn't really get a chance. Yes, that is the team. Yeah, I'm carrying max HP, of course, on Braviary, and I'm adamant, so I can get as much damage as I want, and normal Brave Bird, U-turn, return, and superpower set. Yeah, so this is the team. You guys can see it right here. Took 10 minutes to record this part. Wow, cool. Yeah. I have 3 guys weak to fire, so Heatran is kind of a threat, but I do have ways to kill it with like Sceptile and Crawdon and Latios and Braviary. So yeah, I'm not too scared of Heatran, not too scared of too many things. Gallade is a threat. If he carries Shadow Sneak and Sword Stance, that's scary. Yeah, the day before I did the battle, I was in a group call with some of the MPL people. I think Trip was in it, and Riz, and I think Mystic was in it. Yeah, and I was showing my team to them. Yeah, and they like it. Yeah, of course they made some suggestions. I decided against it. But thanks guys for at least giving me some advice. Yeah, but they like the team, so hopefully it works out. I already know what happens, but yeah, so you guys will see the battle in a moment, and yeah. Actually, I want to say one quick thing. If you don't know how the playoffs work, I'm going to quickly explain them to you. If you already do, then the next part will be the battle. So in the description, probably at like the top of it, I'll say what time the battle starts, so you can just go to that. But the playoffs, how that works, there are 16 teams in the whole MPL, 8 in each conference. 4 teams from each conference make the playoffs. Yeah, the top 4 teams from each conference. So the 2 division winners are the top 2 seeds. Is how it works with the seeding. The better record you have, the better seed you have, and the better seed you have, the lower number your seed is. So the top seed in our conference, the Y conference, is the Cincinatti Charizards, which is who we were playing. They're the 1 seed. They went 11-5. Then the next seed is the Miami Dolphins. They went 8-8. Then the Phoenix and Flores also 8-8. Then us 8-8. The reason the Miami Dolphins and the Phoenix and Flores are ahead of us is because they have a better differential, and the Dolphins are ahead of the Sunflowers because they have a better differential than them. So first it's based on your record, then your differential. Yeah. Then in the X conference, the other conference, 1 seed is Jordy. He's with his lead by Horns. They're 14-2. Then the Dallas Braviaries 13-3, the Columbus Blue Stripes 13-3, and then the Washington Redskins are the 4 seed at 10-6. So we were the 4 seed in the Y conference. We're playing the 1 seed, the Cincinnati Charizards. You probably already knew how the playoffs work, but I don't know if I needed to say that or not. But I did that little explanation. Yeah. So next part is a battle. So enjoy it. Cool. Alright guys, so I'm back. Yeah, I have Windows 10 now, so the thing to like play the video and pause it and stuff, that blocks like the bottom of it, at least like for when the video is paused. So you can't see my team, but it's the same Pokemon that were on Showdown. It's the same 6, don't worry. But you can see Anthony's team, so I'll just read that off. He does bring the Dusknoir, the Amoonguss, the Jolteon, the Mega Gallade, the Dragonite, and the Azumarill. I thought he would bring those 6. I expected Heatran over Dragonite, but I still thought maybe he would mix in Dragonite or Espeon somewhere instead of some Pokemon. So yeah, so he doesn't bring Heatran. He brings the Dragonite instead. But yeah, the rest I expected, Jolteon, Mega Gallade. I knew he was going to bring Mega Gallade and the Bunny. The Azumarill, of course, he's got to bring that. Yeah, you guys already know my sets, because I said it in the thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I do have the right video now. Ash sent it to me. Good job, Ash. Thank you. Yeah, so the big playoff match, the big exciting battle, here it is. Let's just get into it. The battle starts in like 5 seconds. Yeah, so you can see my team. Ferrothorn, Frostlass, Cardon, Braviary, Mega Latios, and Sceptile. Yeah, so I just lead with Ferrothorn because he didn't bring the Espeon to maybe Magic Bounce, he didn't bring Heatran to threaten the Ferrothorn, and he didn't bring Hitmontop to Rapid Spin. So I can just freely set up my rocks and he can't get rid of them. So I just lead with Ferrothorn. I don't care what he leads with, I'm just going to set up my rocks. The only way he could outcome me is like with Dragonite, maybe with Flamethrower, or maybe HP Fire from his Jolteon. But he just leads with the Azumarill. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the same Lee matchup as the first time I battled him. He just goes for that superpower, and because of that Choco Berry, I eat that up like a beast. And yeah, I knew that if he's banded, superpower does a little under half, but I didn't really like realize it at the time. That, oh yeah, he's banded. I just kind of thought, okay, cool, he went for a superpower. So then he switches into Amoonguss, so I was like, whatever, I'll lead seed. If he does stay in, whatever, switch it. Yeah, okay, I stayed in. Yeah, so I do have my rocks up, so that's awesome for me. So then I predict the Spore here, so I'm like, well, yeah, I think he's going to Spore, predicting the switch, so that's pretty obvious. So I'll just go into Sceptile. But he actually went for the HP Fire, which he did have last time. Well, I don't think I would get confirmation that it's fire, but we can assume that it's fire, because that's most likely that he'll have it. So then here I predicted the Sludge Bomb, and I'm like, well, if he does Sludge Bomb, Larios can eat that up, and yeah, he does. So then I switch. I gotta do a lot of switching here, because I predict the Spore, I think. Yeah, the switch maybe. See, he just withdraws. I think, yeah, no, I predicted him to switch into Azumarill, but he switches into this Dusknoir thing, so I'm like, okay, cool, that works. Yes, sure. So I went a damage calc, and I don't think Energy Ball was a 2 KO. It did like 45% or something, maybe. Oh, with Stealth Rocks, actually, it might have been. But Fire Punch does come away from there, so I thought he was going to do that, so I just went for Leaf Storm, but he switches back into Amoonguss, and like, okay, he takes some Stealth Rocks, but I didn't know that he has the Regenerator now. I get confirmation on that, so that's good to know. At least I would have assumed that he has it, but I get confirmation. That's good. So my special attack falls from the Leaf Storm. I take the Life Orb damage as well. It's not good. Now I predicted him to Spore here, predicting the switch. Tried to stay and go for Hidden Power. Actually get a crit, and he's especially defensive now. I know that because I ran a damage calc before the battle. And if I'm at neutral special attack, normal HPS does like 40-45% if he's max defense, max HP. But that was a crit, and it did, yeah, about like 45%. And because I'm at -2, it doesn't matter that I was at -2. So it was a crit. But he just stays in Sludge Bomb, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go into Braviary, easy. But yeah, I get that free switch in. So I'm like, okay, I think he'll go into Jolteon, predicting Great Bird. So I'll go for the return, but he goes into this thing. So I'm like, ew. Cool. And because of his Frisk ability, he can see that I have the Assault Vest. So there's no point in trying to show that I'm not Scarfed, because he already knows I'm Assault Vest, so I'll just U-turn out. I was deciding maybe I'll just switch, but he already knows I'm Assault Vest, so it doesn't matter. So I was going to try to bluff a Choice Scarf, but, you know, I didn't get a chance to do that. Didn't work out. So then I just U-turn into the Crawdaunt, because I have the Lumberry, so that Will-O-Wisp miss doesn't matter at all, because I just knock him out with a knockoff here. It does not matter. I was going to tell him that I have the Lumberry, so Will-O-Wisp didn't matter. But I didn't want to tell him that, because it could be kind of important later. But I figured, like, after the match, I'll tell him. That way he knows it wasn't hacks. That was, like, a big deal or anything. Yeah, because I don't want him thinking that it was hacks. That, like, helped me out, because it wasn't, but whatever. Sweet Springs and Gallade. I was going to switch into, like, I guess, Ferrothorn. But I was like, wait, crap, if he sets up a Sword Stance and he Shadow Sneak, which he probably will, then I lose, because he can sweep my team in. So I'm like, well, I gotta stay in, so that if he does Sword Stance, I can, not knock him out, but do a lot of damage at least. Yeah, I think a Crab Hammer and Aqua Jet does knock out the Gallade. So then I just bring False Size, because I can't really go into anything else, because they're, like, weak to fighting, or just beaten by a Gallade one-on-one. So I go into this thing, I go for the Shadow Ball. I didn't expect it to kill, because I forgot about the defense drop and special defense drop from close combat, but then it does. I'm like, whoa, Frostlass, you are powerful. And I'm like, oh yeah, but then, yeah, I was messaging him here, and he said, oh yeah, I forgot about the defense drop. So then I was like, oh yeah, that's why I killed. So I realized here, oh yeah, he's banded on Azumarill, because earlier in the match, when he went for Superpower. So I'm like, I'm just going Ferrothorn. I'm not going to try to predict him to predict the switch and Superpower. So I was like, you know what, he's just going to play off. I'll just go and do into Ferrothorn. He actually Aqua Jets, that's cool. Then he goes into this thing, and I predict that, and I go into, what do I go into? Braviary, yep. And after Crawdaunt died, I messaged him saying I had the Lumberry, so Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter, the Will-O-Miss, whatever. I didn't really need to mention that. But it did, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to Brave Bird, I don't care if you switch, I'm gonna just do it, just try the buff, you know, just do it. So, I'm up 5-4, right? No, he's dead. I think just Sceptile on my team is dead. No, and Crawdaunt. So, I have 4, now he's 3, because Gallade died, Dusknoir died, and Amoonguss. So I'm up 4-3, so he goes into Jolteon, I'm thinking, okay, Ferrothorn, I'm gonna just sack you off here. You can probably 2-hit KO you from there. He does T-Bolt, that does, I think a little over half, 1.5. Yeah, a little over half. We do see that he is Life Orb, so I do get confirmation on that. I assumed he was, maybe he was Specs, but I know that he's Life Orb now, and he just Shadow Balls and knocks me out. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go into Frostlass here and go for a Destiny Bond. because he doesn't know he had him scarfed. It could have just been a speed tie that I won earlier, but no, I'm scarfed. So he just switches into a zoom roll as I Destiny Bond. I don't know if he predicted that or he just wanted to go into a zoom roll. Yeah, maybe he thought it was sashed, so he didn't want to Shadow Ball and then have me kill him or something, or I don't know. So I just Destiny Bond, and then I was gonna do that again, but I was like, wait, I need Frostlass to kill Jolteon, because Braviary and Latios lose to Jolteon, so I need Frostlass alive. So I just go into Braviary and just sack it off, unfortunately. The Braviary, you did kill the Amoonguss, so that was awesome. It definitely helped me a lot. Yeah, so I just go into Latios here, because I know a T-Bolt will kill him from there, because he's not a Soul Pass. I'm gonna just do that. And yeah, I do just go for the T-Bolt, and it does knock him out, as you guys will see in a second. By the way, I named him Ravens because he's like purple, and Ravens are purple. Ravens are from Baltimore, and that's where I am from. Where I live in a city that's like next to Baltimore, or near it, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so T-Bolt kills him. He brings in this thing. Yeah, so I run a damage calc, and if he's timid, I can live a Shadow Ball. But he's actually modest, and there's like about a 50% chance that I live it if he's modest, and I die. So I'm like, okay, well, actually, no, it's cool. Yeah, I think it does 101 to 120 HP to me, if he's modest, which he was. I messaged him after the match to get confirmation, and he is modest. So I bring in Frostlass here, and I'm going to just pause it. So, I know that it's a damage roll. Yeah, it does 41 to 50%. So I'm thinking, okay, this is my last poke. This is the season, pretty much. Because Ice Beam, I know, can knock out Dragonite, and I outspeed it. Even if he's scarfed, because Frostlass is faster than Dragonite. So I know pretty much this is the game here if Ice Beam kills. And it was very intense. I was like praying to God, to Jesus, to Iwata. I was praying to everybody. But here we go. See it, the big Ice Beam. And I was like, please kill, please kill, please kill. And it does! It kills the Jolteon! I was so happy. So then he just brings in the Dragonite. I'm like, yeah, I know I can kill this stupid thing. I can just Ice Beam and win because multi-skill is gone because I set up Stealth Rocks. And Ice Beam can knock out Dragonite. And we win this a 1-0. Oh my god, that was intense. But yeah, okay, yeah, I got a crit. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just salt in the wound, or salt. What's the phrase? I figure, whatever. But that was very intense. Thanks Ash for recording that battle. Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, that was so intense. Oh my god. Wow. I was like, okay, just please kill Ice Beam. And it did. Yeah, I think the odds, like, they were my favor. There's a pretty good chance that it would win at least one of those damage rolls with Latios and Frostlass. Because there's about a 50% chance that Latios lives the Shadow Ball and Draco kills him. Well, yeah, Draco definitely kills him if I hit it. But, you know, that's another story. But Latios died. That was cool. Latios died, you know, that was whatever. But Frostlass came in. He came through in the clutch. Frostlass, he did also kill the Mega Gallade earlier. That was a big threat. So Frostlass gets 3 kills. That's awesome. It was just like that battle, I think, earlier in the season against Spicer. We were down 3-1. Frostlass was the last Pokemon, Choice Scarfed also. And I just Ice Beamed everything and won that match. Frostlass got 3 kills in that, and we won that a 1-0. We won this a 1-0. So we played the winner of Riz and Ash. I'm not sure who won that. I'm not sure if they've even done their match yet. I think they have. I'm pretty sure they have. I'm not sure who won. Yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this. Yes, the Atlanta Braviaries are moving on to the next round of the playoffs. We are moving on to the Y Conference Championships. We are one of the final 4 teams in the playoffs. I'm not sure who the other 3 teams are. Yeah, the winner of Riz and Ash, they're one of the teams. Oh no, I just played the video, okay. I thought the thing just went away. But no, whatever. Yeah, the winner of Riz and Ash, the winner of that will be the team we play. Then the winner of Trip and Epo will play the winner of Jordy and Jay. Or Jordy and Wax. Yeah, they're battling, but whatever. Yeah, so this is very intense. Thank you, Anthony, and yeah, Total Nation. Thanks, Anthony. This was a great battle. Had fun doing it. It was awesome. It was very close. We gave all the viewers a nice little, a nice intense battle. So that was awesome. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment and like and subscribe and all that stuff. Yeah, like and share this video. Do all that stuff. My video's over. Whatever. Yeah. Comment saying. I don't know. comment about whatever, maybe something I could have done better in the match, maybe how intense and amazing and awesome it was, maybe how cool I was because I came through in the clutch, maybe Frost last because how beast she was. Yeah, and subscribe if you want to see next week's match. That'll be, I'm not sure who that's against, Wiz or Ash, one of them. That'll be cool. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys next week. That'll be also be intense. Also, I'm just saying, if I do somehow win next week's game, it's not gonna be a blowout. Like, it's gonna be a close game. I haven't won, like, the biggest win I've had all season was a 4-0. That was, like, the only kind of blowout I've had. Like, all my matches really have been close and intense, like, or at least all the wins. And if I do somehow manage to win that, it'll be close. No, either way, it's gonna be close. I don't care. Just watch it. Watch next week. That'll be awesome. Yeah.